Hi guys, this is JNS Creations, and today we're going to do a quick tutorial for you guys on embroidering towels for any occasion. Alright guys, today we're going to go over the supply list for the embroidery on towels. Start with the towel. You can get this from anywhere, Target, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, any store. We got some Frisk scissors for cutting our stabilizer. Got these from Hobby Lobby, but again, you can get them from anywhere. Water soluble pen. Uh, use this to mark our placement. Our embroidery hoop. Today we're using a 4x4 embroidery hoop and our stabilizer. For this project, we're going to use tearaway. Alright guys, so first we're going to start with the towel. We're going to fold it in half to get that center placement of the towel. So fold it in half like this, and then we're going to use our disappearing ink to mark where we want to line our hoop up with, right there in the center. Then we're going to take some stabilizer and cut a sheet to fit in our 4x4 hoop. Then we're going to take our 4x4 hoop, place our hoop down, cover it with the stabilizer. Now this is the tricky part. This is going to take time to master, but just got to lay this over, and you can kind of feel where the center is of your hoop. Line this up with the bottom, the mark you made, and then we're going to line up our center line with the ink mark and push down. You want to make sure you get a tight fit on the hoop so your fabric doesn't move while it's embroidering, but not too tight. I forgot to add this in. This is optional. You don't need to use this, but I prefer to use it. This is Aqua topping. So what this is for is when the stitches stitch out onto the fabric, you don't want the stitches to sink in and for the material to go over and blend in and catch different parts of your stitching. So we're going to use the Aqua topping to separate that. So I'm going to cut a piece of Aqua topping. Alright, now we're going to bring you guys over to the embroidery machine and start embroidering this design. Alright guys, now that we brought our loaded material over to the embroidery machine, we have our design loaded up. With our design, we manually digitized everything. You can go online and buy pre-digitized files and load it into your embroidery machine and sew everything out, but we're a custom company, so everything we do is in-house, so we digitize our own items. Alright, now that I'm about to start the design, start embroidering it, you just want to make sure your aqua topping is down and laid flat and not tangled up, because it moves around a lot. We don't use adhesive spray with this. I'm not going to. I don't want to gunk up my needles, so just want to lay it flat as possible, and then I'll start this design. Guys, this design is going to take about 10 minutes to stitch out, so we'll be back with the finished product. Alright guys, now that the design is finished, we're going to take it over, back over to the table and clean it up. Alright guys, now we have our design back over to the table. We're just going to clear away the extra aqua topping that we have. We're not going to pull towards the design, but away from it, so we don't mess up any of the stitches. Now all the excess that we have in the aqua topping, what we're gonna do is just dab some water on it and it'll dissolve away with the water. Same thing with the disappearing ink that we used in the beginning. Just dab a little bit of water on it and it'll just go away. Now we'll unhoop this. Right, guys, this is pretty much the finished result. As you can see, the stitches came out nice and neat. Because of the aqua topping, they did not sink into the material. They stand out very well. Now we just gotta take some water, rub it over the excess aqua topping, and it'll dissolve right off. And before we're done, also, let's tear away the extra backing in the back. Now this is not water. This does not dissolve in water, so we're gonna have to clean up this because we don't want to give this to our customers with all this backing. Alright guys, this is the finished product. The box isn't finished. This is an anniversary box, and in the next video we'll go over a tutorial for you guys on how we make our custom boxes and what we put in them. Alright guys, see you next time.